Hi everyone, and welcome to the December quick chat in the green room with me, Laura Short at Green at Heart, and my colleague John Mullen.
Oh!
So this is actually going to be the last quick chat of 2021. I can't believe we've got to the end of this year already. But Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you're going to have a wonderful time. Before you go, we've just got a few little pointers for this festive season, and I'm calling it my 3 festive forget-me-nots because I really don't want you to forget them. John loved that name. So the first one is when you leave your business, and I'm sure everyone is excited to finish for Christmas, to have a bit of time off, don't forget to power down.
I thought it was don't forget to wear your Christmas jumper.
Well, you've clearly forgotten, John. You've clearly forgotten the memo. Shame on you. But no, don't forget to power down. Make sure that everything you possibly can switch off over the Christmas period can be shut down, because otherwise you're just paying for things to be left on. And if you are fortunate enough to be closed for a full 2 weeks, you know, that's half a month's worth of wasted money on things that you could switch off, whether it's computers, lights, fridges that aren't in use all the time and don't have perishable goods in, you know, equipment that doesn't need to be left on. Make sure it's all powered down. Do a quick walk around before you finish, and make sure everything's switched off. So that's forget-me-not number 1.
Yes.
Number 2.
And the water chiller. You know, that thing which sits in the corner and just uses up electricity.
Yeah. Number 2 is check your boiler settings, especially your frost setting, because if you're going to be away from your business for a prolonged period of time, if we do get a cold spell over Christmas, or we're lucky enough to get any snow, then you don't want to come back in January to burst pipes, a flood, and all that hassle and insurance work that you're going to have to go through. So make sure you've got your boiler sorted so that it can keep coming on if it needs to, if it gets too cold.
Yes. Even if it's set down as low as maybe only 10 degrees, as long as there's some warmth in the pipes, it shouldn't freeze.
Yeah, it's business resilience. It's about having that plan in place so that you don't end up with a headache come January, and we don't mean from the hangover that you're going to have at Christmas.
Oh, and here's one other thing to add to that. Do you actually have an agreement with a plumber or an electrician for a situation like this? If you don't have somebody who you know you can depend on, whether that be through your insurance or whether it be just a local plumber, then actually you will have a real problem trying to get any of them to come out.
Yeah, or a very hefty bill for a call-out charge over Christmas.
Yes.
And finally, number 3 of our festive forget-me-nots is make sure you've already set your January goals. Everyone is in a happy, festive mood at the minute, so make sure you use that enthusiasm from your staff to set your goals for January and the year ahead, so that when you actually come back on, you know, January the 3rd, 4th, whatever it might be, that you're able to hit the ground running and you're able to straight away get back into that efficient, productive mode, get back into work and work towards those goals. Because if you set them in January, everyone's just a little bit meh, quite frankly. And do you want to be setting goals in that kind of mindset? My suggestion is set them now, set them before everybody has a bit of time off, and you're refreshed and ready to come back in January and smash those goals.
Yeah, it's this whole thing. It's not all down to one person. If you can get a group of people who are going to work together and help each other, then actually you start to bounce off each other. Just like now, the reason I'm not doing this by myself, the reason that Laura's not doing it by herself is because we can bounce ideas off each other. And to be honest with you, it makes it far more interesting. And it helps to inspire you. You may be the leader of the company, but you do need peers around you who are going to help, whether that be internally, which is a big plus, or externally, or even better, both. Work together with a group of like-minded people who are going to push you forward, and even hold you accountable for those goals. It really, really helps. And to share a bit of the burden, it's far more fun.
Yeah, let's have some fun. And make sure that in 2022 you are setting yourself some ambitious targets. You know, let's not sit back. Now's the time to push forward in business and make sure we've got some really, really ambitious carbon reduction targets going forward. So I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a fantastic new year. We'll see you in January. Bye.
Bye.